Great sunrise, family. Great sunrise. Trying to get that energy up. It's tough sometimes. It's very, very tough sometimes due to the world that we live in. Having children and just ourselves at times can be very difficult. But our environment and the world around us as well uh, uh, can make it even tough for us. But it's tougher for us as it's way tougher for us as Black people, period, because it was intentionally made like this. And I'm not telling you all anything that you probably don't know already, but many are not aware because up until now, you thought your job was secure, you thought that you had everything going, you thought that God, the church was something that was gonna um, make it easier. But in many situations, what we see is more times than anything that we're just living in that illusion to cover it up like a band aid. Cover it up like a band aid, a quick fix, but not a solution to a deeper issue. Because actually, sometimes a band aid can make things worse. Because that scab sometimes that cut needs to breathe, needs to be exposed, needs to be dealt with. And a lot of times, covering it up does not resolve the situation. It makes it worse. And it makes us feel more worse. It does not, there's no solution, but the number one solution is giving it natural air to breathe, which is what you need, period. Oxygen. But when you find that you are listening and believing something that is detriment to who you are, and it's not ever really benefited you in any kind of way, and then you're left with nothing. You're left with nothing. At least that's what you think in your mind. You think because it got you so used to looking for something, latching on to something that is not of you or beneficial to you, that you you lose yourself. You don't know that faith in self is the number one thing. Many times it's not faith in anything else outside of yourself, but it's having faith in self that is what we need more of. Because that instead of, if you feel bogged down, like, then you're the one that has to figure out what that is. Whew. You're the one that has to figure out what that is about. And once you figure out what that is about, no one can, there's people that can guide you and help you with that. But the number one person who knows what they're dealing with is the only one, because you're not going to be open about everything in life, but you're the only one who knows a lot majority of the stuff, information. So you're the one that ends up being the one that has to, um, not alone, of course. And that's why I said, you have some people that can help you, guide you, but they can't give you the answers. You have a brain. You can give yourself, like, I have to give myself the answer this morning. I had to think. That's when you have to face that. I'm back, family. I got knocked out. But like I was saying, that um, you got some, you got the guy that put out the book who hates being who he is. About the mucus, I told you guys about the mucus book. Um, and he describes being his race and how he doesn't like. You got some few here, but overall, this has been constructed in our culture, something that never was there constructed against us has already create that we're suffering has taken and happens because you fall in agreement with it because you don't have knowledge of self and you think that's the normal way to be. We get told that that's normal. See, paper money and religion was meant for a form of control, controlling you into a conformity, into conforming. So, and education, because the education, religion, and money is all, it's actually all biological. It's all within, it comes from within us. Discovering and studying us will let you know that there's wealth, there's knowledge, and there's power. So they extract that for benefits. And the benefits is what we see utilized in the world around us, against us. So you got free people and you got people who are mentally imprisoned. We always judging ourselves and being judged and compared to a people who have a mind that is different than ours and who have a stance and that had an upper hand on this world because this world was created for them. It was molded in their needs. So we see that unnecessarily, that we have to work and stretch a little bit further for things to work for us. We have to go out of our nature. We have to conform. It's different for us. It's just different for us. And those who compare that, they're just ignorant. They're really ignorant because they think everything is so that causes them to do make certain decisions and problems. But I hope that you got some of the stuff I'm trying to say. I'm saying there's a reason why things are harder and we have to work harder and our hard work is not guaranteed to yield anything because like I said many times before, we're different. So we have to come at it differently. Can't come at it the same way because we're thinking in our minds when they wipe around away your knowledge of self and they only give you certain knowledge and they don't tell you nothing. That's all on purpose. That's all for a reason. That's all for a reason. And that should tell you a lot right there. That should tell you a lot right there. Yep, that should tell you a whole So I'm just out this morning enjoying my day, getting started so I can get myself. Because in my mind, I'm like, there's some things I want to do, some things I want to change. So I love this about myself because when I put my mind on some things, they get done. They get done. Especially when it's eating away at me, it gets done. I spend my time trying to figure out how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to do that to make things more easier on myself. And that's the God in you when you do that. That's the God in you, and not going by somebody's playbook because we know that the world is what a stage, and you do have free will, but that free will has been confiscated by wicked energy that was once over the world. But now there's a great energy that's coming, and it's us. It's us. We have to recognize that it's you and it's me. Nothing outside. We just don't need to fall for those traps anymore. So know thyself, love thyself, and pull thyself up and say, let's go and bust through the illusion and get everything that was just extracted from us back. Extracted from us back. With that said, family, true love, real peace, the higher self within, the soul. Till next time, peace.